Hello,
Hi.
video 3, and after the awesome experience, Yogini, or what is Yogini?
Yogini.
And so I want to share some of my okay, so as it was happening, I was having this cerebral awakening. I started noticing I wasn't breathing properly because, you know, if you don't have the breathing techniques, you can't really do some of the sort of the actions. And I sensed like it was hard to breathe in. It was as if something was pushing me outwards. Like I was like, whoa, what's going on? What's happening and going in there? Why can't I breathe?
Wow.
And I started realizing that I'm breathing shallowly, just to try to manage things. So as she started giving me more instruction, I was like, oh my god, I'm like piling up more and more of not enough breath.
Were you panicking sometimes? Because I don't know if that's a
I don't know if
sensation.
I was panicking. I was just trying to just deal with her giving me instructions, me being cerebrally awoken, and then all the sensations all overcoming all at once, like
everything at once.
That's a panic for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were describing, first of all, this what is this resistance?
Well, I mean, it could be a whole bunch of different things. I feel like that resistance inside is the stuff that we haven't dealt with yet, and usually we feel it in the areas of our body that we need to work on. So as strange as it may sound to feel tension in your neck from not being able to take a deep breath, it is something that happens, even though our lungs are not in our neck, but it's still where yeah, exactly. It's like when you feel stress, when we're in a situation that feels intense, like what do? We do this. So, and then we breathe really shallow in our chest right here, and it's like, I can't do it. And then when we're in yoga, especially something new, right? We're challenging our bodies to move in ways where we're having to think about it, and yet the objective is to not think about it and let things be perfectly fluid and clear, right? So it's like it's learning again.
Because when I meditate, my meditation is really about my mind and my breathing. So there was no disconnecting to my body.
It's all one.
And in yoga, it's like literally all of it is all happening at once. And then, you know, trying to be graceful is another, even a story. I got another video to talk about that. But what, also, I don't know if you guys know this, I'm pretty old. I'm 43.
That's not old.
And so about a year or a couple years ago, I started noticing some issues with my knee, which is preset arthritis, as my doctor says. So I've been trying to avoid medication. So I'm trying to now be active. And so you were telling me that yoga can possibly help some of this weirdness, and that it actually is connecting to something else in my life.
Yeah, it can be like where we hold the tension in our body, or where we notice the tension in our body, can be a really good way of reading our internal dialogue. So a lot of times tension in these, you know, there's injuries and stuff too, but I do believe it all stems from the place of needing to encourage awareness in those spaces and places. So knees, they're stemming from hips, so tension from like childhood, from the root, from our financial security, from all that, and into the knees, that's getting into how we're dealing with our direction in life. So whether we're going one way or the other, and how we feel about what we're choosing.
So she and I were watching a retape of the yoga video, and I observed, I guess the same time she observed it, that the way I was doing the down work as I was walking up, my knee was going this way and that way. And your thoughts were?
That you're wondering which direction to go in life.
Oh my god, it's true. It's true.
Yeah. I'm feeling good about it too.
Feeling good about it. Oh, and then I noticed with yoga, because you have to be aware of your body, I started to notice my posture was a little bit off. And I was noticing, like, I was always like, I don't know whether because I want to show my boobies more, but it was like outward and my head was always this way.
You want to open your chest. You're wanting to, look at your website, Living Life Joyfully, right? This is where you want to go.
Yes.
You want to go here, but your body is saying, we're happy to support you in this, but you still got to deal with your shit, right? You still got to let everything else process and soften, so this can be done from a place of a solid and grounded foundation. Because what happens when we do this is, yes, it's great to offer, but we're actually you're compromising your spine right here. You're compromising your spine, both the top and the bottom, your posture from the lower regions, you know, and like your breath too. Like doing this is great because we can open more in, but does that feel good? It causes
craziness on other parts of our body.
Yeah.
And that is such an eloquent, beautiful way to describe our website. Our website is understanding that we are flawed, we have issues, we got stuff to deal with. And the beauty is to find that balance as we move forward, not to pretend that we ain't crazy.
We're all nuts. We're all living under our own delusions, right?
And in fact, if you guys remember my Joy to, I think Bus to Joy or Joy to Bus featured article where I talked that we can't jump to joy. There are steps that we must take to get to a good space in our body. And all of us must come forward. As I mentioned in the Japanese proverb, we have 3 faces.
Yes.
Right? The first face we show to the world, the second to our family and friends, and the third one only we can see is the truest sense of who we are. And that's the one that must come forward.
Yep.
The dark, the lights, the good, the bad, all must come forward. And this is
the yin,
oh my God.
The yoga of yoga, the union.
Yoga.
It's awesome.
Yeah, yoga is union.
And did you have any other questions?
I had a couple of ideas that just came from this conversation. Is that we're spiritual beings in physical bodies.
Right.
Our bodies actually tell us where our spirit lies. It's an instrument,
that's a beautiful
almost.
thought, and that is exactly.
It's almost like an instrument because you can observe her body and you can say, "This is what your spirit is going through right now."
Yep.
And it never occurred to me how just our posture or our gestures and the way our body moves is indicative of our spiritual journey.
Yeah, and like you were saying with your meditation, how it's focused on breath and mind. Well, yoga is incorporating body because it's a moving meditation where we are able to consciously get rid of our own distortions and allow the breath to move us seamlessly. It is the breath that moves us. We don't move our breath. So our soul is how we journey through life. Our body's not telling us where to go. We are abiding by the information that we feel in our body, right?
Wow.
And so learning how to move through that, then life becomes your meditation.
I have to say this conversation took my awareness to another level.
Yay!
Yeah. Yes. Yes, totally.
Because they're so kind.
This is the stuff that makes me more in my life.
Yeah.
This is what I wake up to aspire and hopefully inspire other people as I walk in their pathway. That we are not just physicalness, not just in a physical way, we are more. And sometimes we define our lives so limited to our physicalness. It's weird that we do that. And my God, we need, the other day I was reading this article that they should teach meditation and yoga to children.
Of course they should.
Damn it.
Yeah.
A little bit of spiritual breathing into the reality living that we all have, right?
That's what we are.
Right?
Living joyfully.
Yeah.
Okay.